Hey guys, hi, hello. You don't have to yell. I'm sitting right here, I can hear you. I know, you wanna know what I think about SoundCloud rappers and their stupid face tattoos. About a month ago, I made a video, kind of supposed to be a joke video, where I was goofing on other YouTubers' tattoos because people only watch my videos when I talk about tattoos. So I thought, you know, it was supposed to be a joke. But I learned something when I made that video. I learned that there are a lot of people out there who suck the farts straight out of YouTubers' butts. And if you say anything bad, even remotely bad, about their favorite YouTuber, they get really upset. And I caught a lot of flack for that video. There was some backlash, and a lot of people were upset at me, and I said to myself, I gotta do this again. So that's what we're gonna do today, because a lot of people commented on that video and said they wanted me to do something similar with SoundCloud rappers. And I thought, you know what, that'll be fun. I joke about being old and just not understanding the trends anymore, but I think that's really happening. I think that once you turn 30, you're not allowed to go on SoundCloud anymore. At least you shouldn't be. And that's something else that I got a lot of feedback. We'll call it feedback. I got a lot of feedback from people on the last video who were saying things like, you didn't even watch their videos. How can you talk about these people if you didn't even watch their videos? Well, number one, I'm talking about their tattoos. I really don't care about their videos. And number two, in my defense, the very first person I looked at when I sat down to make that video, the first name I wrote down was Jake Paul. So I looked up Jake Paul's tattoos and I watched a video of Jake Paul getting a tattoo. I watched the video. And after watching that one Jake Paul video, I felt like I had watched enough YouTube for one day, but I still had to make the video. So no, I didn't look at Fousey's tattoo of his dog. You know why? I was too distracted by his stupid hairline. Is that so hard to understand? But anyways, I'm getting a little bit off track. The point is, I made some mistakes in that last video. Yeah, I could have done a little bit more research. Am I gonna research these rappers? No. I don't care about their music. I'm here to talk about their tattoos. But to make up for my shortcomings in the last video, I'm gonna do a service. Instead of just goofing on their tattoos, I'm gonna use my Photoshop superpowers for good. And I'm gonna fix their tattoos. So let's do it. Okay, we are jumping straight into the deep end. The king of stupid looking rappers, our boy 6ix9ine. What's making my job right now harder is I need to take these tattoos and I need to Photoshop them into something funnier than this. I need to entertain you people. Now, if he had any number other than 69 tattooed all over his face, I would just change that number to 69 because that's funny. But somebody already beat me to the punch, and that somebody is himself. He did this to himself. Why does he even have 69s all over his face? Does anybody know? I'm looking this up. Why does Tekashi 6ix9ine like 6ix9ine? Okay. It's a reminder to himself to remember his origins and allow for different perspectives than his own, or as a defense against people who would look at him upside down. Turn the 6 upside down, it's a 9, but remains the same in a different perspective. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. So what can I change? What do I do? How do I make this funnier than it already is? I know, it's very hard. I have a hard job today. First things first, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Now what do we put in its place? What could be as funny as 69? I think I have an idea. We're gonna draw us one of these. And then we're gonna flip it around. There we go. Fixed it! All right, who do we got next? Oh man, it's my boy Post Malone. I'll be honest, I kind of like Post Malone. He's kind of a cool dude. And because I kind of like him, I don't feel comfortable making fun of his tattoos. So why don't we take his tattoos and put them on someone else's face and then make fun of them? Okay, whose face do we put these on? How about Macklemore? Yeah, yep, that'll do just fine. Let's take here, let's see, let's just, So far, so good. This is working pretty well. This is working better than I thought it would, to be totally honest. I'm gonna have to draw the barbed wire, but okay. Oh my God, that looks better than I thought it was going to. That's pretty funny. Look at him, look at him. Walk up in the club like, what up? I look like an idiot. Oh man. I gotta say, I wasn't a fan of the always tired when Post got him, but on Macklemore here, they toughen him right up. Okay, who's next on my list? Lil Pump. Now I know what you're thinking. If you're like me and you don't understand at all what's going on here, you think to yourself, this guy looks a lot like that first guy but without the numbers all over his face. And you would be right. You see, here's what's going on in this world of SoundCloud rappers. In their attempt to be different, they're all kind of starting to look the same. We've got the My Little Pony hairdo, got the face tattoos, got the stupid look in his eyes. And it's starting to get a little bit difficult to differentiate between them and to distinguish one from the other. Now with 6ix9ine, he makes it a little bit easier because he just wrote his name all over his face and his entire body. See, but Pump here, he hasn't done that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help him out and I'm gonna give him a more distinguishing facial feature. Let's find us a picture of a bike pump. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna trace this, because that's how tattoo artists do it. I'm kind of messing it up, but I'm not gonna erase it because there's no erasing in tattoos. And I call that a win. No one's ever gonna forget his name ever again. Nailed it. I learned something interesting about Pump here. Right now, as of the time of me recording this video, this kid is 17. 17. I'm not mad at him for getting tattoos young, because when I was 17, I had tattoos too. But you know what happened to all the tattoos I had when I was 17? They're all covered up now because they were dumb. And when I was 17, we didn't have social media to post pictures of our dumb tattoos on, pictures that would follow us around for the rest of our lives. And I can only imagine that when Pump, almost forgot. But see, I remembered because of the Pump. When he's 30 and, you know, doesn't want to remember this, he will be reminded of it every single day of his life. Okay, this took a little bit longer than I expected it to. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. But if you guys wanna see more of these in this format, give me some suggestions on who else needs some facial reconstruction. Doesn't just have to be tattoos. I'm a Photoshop wizard, in case you didn't know. Matter of fact, if you've got anything that you think could use my magic touch, then go ahead and tweet it at me, at Vilonious on Twitter, and maybe I'll fix it. But that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it because I did. If you liked it, let me know. And if you didn't, then leave a comment and let me know which one of these rappers you had a wet dream about last night, okay? Bye.